The biggest difference in my prayer life came about 3 years ago. Prior to that, I had always used prayer as a kind of a last resort. If I was faced with a decision or an issue or in a dilemma, I would use every resource that I knew in my control to get to the right decision. And it was only after I exhausted every idea or strategy that I could develop that I might remember to turn to God and say, well, maybe I should pray about this. So about 3 years ago, it was when I sent my youngest son, Brian, off to college, and I returned home and I walked into what I would call the deafening silence of an empty nest. And I knew that only God could really direct me at this time. And so I prayed to him daily, often. What would you have me do? You have blessed me with time and with talent and skills. But help me understand, where should I invest these things so that I might glorify you? It was when Lisa Gels introduced me to KidWorks. And KidWorks, as you might know, is a ministry partner of St. Andrew's. The main center for KidWorks is based in a gang-infested neighborhood of poverty and violence, and yet through a very organized curriculum, combining faith and education, they are lifting these kids up out of this type of community and giving them hope and giving them the tools to be successful. So about 3 years ago, and for the last 3 years, once a week, I devote a few hours a week to these kids. I have mentored a 6th grade girl. I read with a 4th grade boy right now. As is always the case with God, I have received so much more than I have ever given through the responses and the aha moments that I've experienced with these kids. I pray for those kids at KidWorks, and I pray for their families and for their community. But most of all, my prayers are of thanksgiving. And I thank God because KidWorks was an answer to prayer for me. And it could be to others who are looking for more joy in their life.